Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with me on my channel. I try to help you learn more about what sells on eBay and just increase your general knowledge of reselling to increase your income. So we are going to take a look at what sold on eBay over this weekend. It is March 2021. We do have $775 going out on eBay, and we also have Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace sales going out. So that is a little bit slower than our typical weekend. We do typically ship out about $1,000, so a little bit slow Friday and Saturday, but it did pick up yesterday, and there are some good things to learn to keep an eye out for. So let's take a look. All right, so first up, I'm reaching to get. This is a Wellington Pottery. You can see here it has like a silhouette on both sides there, and it is not marked. I did find this by looking on Google Lens to find comps, and this one I paid about $5 for. It sold for $35 plus shipping. The buyer's at $53.25 all in on that. So with a lot of like the brown vintage stoneware, you can identify it using Google Lens even if it isn't marked. A lot of it will be marked here on the bottom. This piece is not, but that is not a bad little $25 profit. Up next, this is a big, I thought it was small by the pictures, but it is not small. It is this butterfly egg. It's a really pretty trinket box, and this is actually Avon, so this did not sell for much. You would think it would sell for more. It's really a cute little trinket box there with the butterflies. It sold for $5.50. I did only pay 50 cents for it, so that is not horrible. Only about a $4 profit though. This will be a little bit of a pain in the butt to ship. It was in this box here, but I don't think it's going to ship out. These are some Coca-Cola polar bears. I'm not going to pull them out because they are not that great of a pickup. We have had these for over a year. I did only pay like $1 for all of them. They sold for $9 plus shipping. The buyer's $18.31 all in. A lot of times you see things and you think they would be worth money. This was in a Beanie Baby lot, and a lot of the stuff that was in there has just been like $2 a profit each. And there were, though, a few bears that were over $100 profit that paid for the whole lot. I only paid $40 for a big tub of them. But these Coca-Cola bears, I really thought were going to be worth money. They weren't, so I lotted them up in sets of 4. The set sold for the $9, so we will make about a $7 profit. They aren't hard to ship. Probably will go in a padded flat rate envelope. Up next is a scarf. So this is a pretty cool print. This has got like the bamboo there. This one is Talbot's brand, and I paid less than $1 for this in a estate lot, and this one sold for $24.99 plus shipping. The buyer's $38.99 all in. So this is going international, and we will make over a $20 profit on a scarf. I haven't come across any scarf lots in a while, and when I originally got them, I did sell quite a few fast, and that tends to happen when you get lots of stuff. You're going to have some stuff that's more popular that will sell really fast, and then other stuff it takes a little bit longer to sell. The nice thing is this lot has been in the profit for a long time, so everything we get from this is completely profit. Up next, these are 2 little Avon floral candle holders. These were again in the Avon lot that I should not have bought. Most Avon is not worth it, but there are some Avon things that are worth money. These 2 I paid 50 cents. They sold for $6 plus shipping. The buyer's $12.67 all in, and we will make about a $4.50 profit on next. This is Grits. It's girls raised in the South with the American flag. This is just a cross stitch pattern. This was my mom's. This one sold for $6 plus shipping. The buyer is $10.69 all in. Keep an eye out because a lot of times you can get these in lots for really cheap, and they're really easy to photograph. It's just a front and a back, and they're really easy to ship, and we ship them in manila envelopes. So stuff like this is flat. It doesn't take up a lot of space. So if you're working with a limited space, stuff like cross-stitch patterns and craft books can be a good way to get inventory. Some of them do take a little longer to sell. This one took about 4 months, but they will eventually sell and they do not take up much space. I do want to go ahead and show you what my friend Tim Walden, who on Instagram is Packin' Pressman. So Tim and I have been friends before I even started my YouTube channel from a reseller group. It was actually Primetime Treasures group. So Tim found this cool little Santa riding a dolphin and he sent it to me and he said, "Kat, I remember hearing you like and collect dolphins. Thought of you when I found these. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for all you do, Tim." So Tim, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate your support before I started my YouTube, as well as continuing throughout my YouTube journey. I'm going to show you this Poshmark sale. Actually, will only show you one of these. These I got at my little local thrift store for $1 each. There are 10, so I paid $2.50 for them. I always pay attention when I see a lot of the same books. So these are Here Comes the Big Parade. These are Moniker Readers, which is like a teaching, and there are 10 of them in this bag. If you see sets of children's books, I would look them up. Those sold over on Poshmark for $30, and we'll make about a $25 profit on those. Up next, this is a vintage Guntown Mountain pennant. I love selling pennants. I need to get some more pennants in as well. Once I get everything moved to the shed, I might start sourcing a little bit harder. You will have seen my auction and thrift haul that I got last week by now, but I am not sourcing nearly as much as I normally do. So this one I paid less than $1. It sold for $20 plus shipping. The buyer's $26.40 all in, and this $20 sale started with a $10 offer, and we ended up at $20, so not too bad. So sometimes responding to those offers is not exactly a waste of time. I do not block offers like of certain amounts. I do not always counter. If they offer me half or less of what I'm asking, I do decline. If they offer more than half, then I will negotiate with them. Up next, this is a beautiful Fenton ruffled vase. If you see here, this is an aqua crest, and this one is hand painted. You can see the Fenton stamp there as well. And this one I paid $5 and a lot from Facebook Marketplace. It sold for $28 plus shipping. The buyer is $39.10, and it will make about a $20 profit on them. Up next, these are Arizona jeans. They're obviously little like booty shorts. These I paid $1 for at my little local thrift store. They sold for $6 plus shipping. The buyer's $11.20 all in, and we make about a $5 profit on those. A little bit less, probably $4.50. Next, I'm going to show you this Mercari sale. You will have just seen it in my thrift haul. This sold before I even have gotten that video out, so it sold really fast. It has been listed on eBay, and I did comp it on eBay and saw they were selling well. I paid $4.50 for this. This is a Young Living backpack. If you see any of these, I would definitely pick them up. Really watch for Young Living stuff. This was brand new, and it has spaces down here for the essential oil bottles, and this one sold for $44 plus shipping on Mercari in less than like 10 minutes after my mom listed it. So it's been up on eBay for a few days, but as soon as it was over on Mercari, it sold. So Young Living essential oils is a kind of an MLM, but there are a lot of people that are really into it. So I think this was from one of their conferences, which is pretty cool. And I got it at the thrift store and it sold fast. So keep an eye out for stuff like that. I also want to show you guys, I'm sending this back. This was an auction lot and it accidentally was put with my stuff. So I did message the company and say, hey, this lot was in with my items. It is not mine. Would you like me to ship it? So I am shipping it to her. But when I felt this necklace, I was like, this feels heavy. It feels nice. So I want to show you the brand because I looked it up after I found it. And I didn't even notice this in the auction, which goes to show how much you can miss if you don't know stuff. And this is by Miriam Haskell. So keep an eye out for this name. This is one of hers. You can see there is brass there. These necklaces sell for $40 to a couple of $100. So I'm shipping this back to the auction. I did not win it. Kind of wondering how much it went for. I don't know, but keep an eye out for that. I'm going to return it to the rightful owner. Up next, this is a little teeny tiny plate. So I've shown you Wedgwood before, and you can see this is 3 inches. So there's your marking, Wedgwood made in England. And this little saucer sold for $15 plus shipping. You can see my crash from this weekend. The buyer's $25, $27 all in on this little plate. So not too bad. I was only a couple bucks in, and I really didn't think it would sell for that much. So I am happy with that. And it has been less than a month since I listed it. Up next, this is a Tommy Hilfiger sweater. I got it for $1 at the little local thrift store. It sold for $9.99 plus shipping. The buyer's $22, $27 all in. If you have somewhere you can get dollar clothes and you can sell them for 10, you're 10 timesing your money. It might not be a ton of profit, but if you can sell them with any consistency, that will add up. So I do pick up clothing if they are brands I know and I think they will sell, and I can get them for $1. This is a shower curtain. It's got like boots and hats on it. Country theme. This is going out to Crystal. She saw this in my auction haul. This never was listed, so I'm sending it out to her dad, and it sold for $20 free shipping. Up next, my Hawaiian Stars shirts are starting to move again. This one is RJC. You can see it was made in Hawaii. This one I paid about $4 for. It sold for $25 free shipping. Shipping will be about $5, so we'll make about a $12 to $13 profit on that. Hawaiian shirt, same thing. If I can get them for under $5, they have a nice print, especially if they're made in Hawaii, I will pick them up. Up next is another example of if it is not listed, it cannot sell. I had this in the back seat of the truck, actually under the back seat of the truck for a while. You will have just seen it in my auction haul, but I've had it for months. So this is Desimone, Italy, and this is like an ashtray or maybe a coaster. I listed this on Saturday and it sold in less than a few hours for $25 plus shipping. The buyer's $39.48 all in. Desimone, Italy is a great name to look out for. These pieces can go for hundreds of dollars as well. Up next, and if you saw my high what sold that I put out on Sunday, you will have seen these. These are some Dragonfly Cups. This is Bat Trang. These are not vintage. They are not marked. I found them on Google Lens. They do have intentional crazing, if you can see it there. So that was done on purpose to make these look old, but they are not. So these 4 cups, there are 4 total, paid $4 for at the little local thrift store. They sold for $120 plus shipping. The buyer was $180 all in, and I am probably going to refund them some of the shipping because these will not cost that much to ship. I did have $15 because after packing, I figured they would be more than a couple pounds, but with all of them going together, they do not need to have paid $60. Typically, I will not issue shipping refunds, but this, we're talking like over $30 in overage, so I am going to send them a refund. Up next, this is actually Avon Perfume. This hasn't been listed though for a month. It sold pretty fast. This one is Here's My Heart, and I think the bottle shape is kind of what sold this one. This one I paid less than $1. It sold for $9.99 plus shipping. The buyer is $16.95 all in, and I kind of weeded through the Avon perfumes, and if they didn't sell for about $10 or more, I just gave them away. But this one sold for $10 and it had a good sell-through rate, so that is why I kept that one. And then next, this is the last piece of the Bat Trang Dragonfly. Again, it is not marked. I found these by using Google Lens. And this one was in a lot with the teapot I sold for $150. I only paid $10 for all of it. So if you want to say I still have money in, I paid $333. This one sold for $39.99 plus shipping. The buyer's $59.99 all in on that. Up next, this is a really cute little cobalt blue Japanese peacock vase. I put cobalt blue. Can't see it is written on. This one is about 4 inches tall, and I did label it as a bud vase. It sold for $15 plus shipping. The buyer was $21.15. All in, I think I paid a couple bucks for that. So keep an eye out. The cobalt blue with the gold and animals, especially peacocks. Peacocks are very popular, and you can get it cheap. One Facebook Marketplace sale was this standard oil Wyoming map. This one is vintage from 1975. This one sold for $8 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. Then this is a little vintage pewter pheasant with the lucky clover. This one sold for $4.99 plus shipping. The buyer's $9.55 all in, and I paid pennies for that one. And it is marked. I will show you. There is that, and it is black inked. Up next, and these are starting to sell again, so if you see any for cheap, I would pick them up. This is a Greg Norman size small women's golf polo. We have another one I'm getting ready to show you. I paid less than 50 cents for this. It sold for $8.49 plus shipping. Buyers $15.18 all in on that. So the smaller sizes are not going to sell as fast. We have had these for over 6 months, but we were in the profit on that lot. Some of the pieces sold very fast. Next is another Greg Norman size small, and this one is a red golf polo, and same thing, paid less than 50 cents. It sold for $7 plus shipping. The buyer is $12.65 all in. So the weather is starting to warm up in a lot of places, and people are starting to think about playing golf. So keep an eye out for golf clothes and also golf items to sell. We sold 2 of these CPR replacement. There's a head that goes on there. I didn't have the mouth, or they would have been worth more, but 2 sold to 2 separate buyers for $39.99. Free shipping. Shipping will only be about $10, and we will make over a $25 profit. We basically have nothing into those. So that is everything. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Dalton is at the window screaming at me with his face pushed against the glass. He is out there with my mom. So have a great weekend, guys. I will see my members that are in the sourcing membership tomorrow for the members only sourcing. And we will have a great live show coming up on Tuesday. Great time. I will see my members Saturday, and I will see everybody else on a video on Sunday. Bye, guys.